Somebody needs to account for this thing. This cause must account. We're being shot. We're being shot. This man is not even a vet student. They were shooting at normal civilians. Peaceful protest. And this is what they do to us. Somebody must account for this thing. They must account for.
Arrest, please! Let's arrest them! Let's go down there!
These are live pictures in the Braamfontein CBD in Zinga, where students are now marching in front of the pathology van that is taking the deceased to the mortuary at this stage. We're going to stand right here at the moment and let them go through us at the moment, and you'll see the visuals that are here, and that I'm not sure what I would say the numbers are at this point, but them marching before the pathology van. The 31-year-old man, of course, was caught in the scuffle between police as well as students a bit earlier on, and they feel that it would only be decent, dignified if they could do so, while the circumstances are being investigated at this point in terms of what exactly had transpired. Let's just move towards this direction now. We'll come back and Nzinga on this particular point. We'll show you right here on the top as we move a bit closer to where you have the Johannesburg City offices, where students have now moved towards. I'll just check. We're on the corner now of Bickard Street. On the corner of Bickard at the moment, where students have now moved ahead of that pathology van. You forgive me a bit then, Nzinga, while investigations are taking place at this particular point, but the circumstances that led to the exact cause of what we do know, of course, he was shot. And if police were responsible for that, either through live ammunition or rubber bullets, this is information that, of course, they would want quite clear as soon as possible. So I'll try and see if we can't bring in some of
And of course, those are scenes of live visuals earlier on when South Africa is said to be facing one of its toughest challenges, possible pre- and post-democracy failures. Some are saying failure to not only provide one of its biggest promises, the bedrock of the Freedom Charter, and that is access to quality and affordable higher education. Many saying that it is a shame that it's taken more than 5 years to make a sound promise to students about this, but the higher education department saying that it will make an announcement tomorrow, saying that the challenges that they'd faced just some days ago, hours ago, that had students up in arms seem to be coming to a resolve following consultations with stakeholders. More details on that. So let's go straight to our top stories. Yes, police investigating the circumstances which you're seeing around your screen now, where a man is shot dead allegedly by police during protests by Wit students in Braamfontein this morning. Former Transnet Group CEO defends a decision to rescind a 240 million rand contract awarded to Neotel in favour of T-Systems. And as you heard from Vusiwe earlier on, Mamelodi Sundowns hammer Polokwane City 4-0 in the Nedbank Cup last 16 to set up a quarter-final clash with Orlando Pirates. Our question of the day is about the events of earlier on. In fact, protest action that's been brewing for weeks now, if anything, that student leaders are saying. It's about that student protest and the events that unfolded around Wits campuses earlier on today. But it's part of a bigger picture, bigger conversation, which we'll expand on earlier on. But just send us your comments so far, #FullView. You can view any of our interviews or features by going to sabcnews.com. The right to education, the right to life. These are just some of the comments that our viewers have had to say. But the Higher Education Department coming to its defense, saying they've done the best they can. They continue to do that so that no student is left behind. We're on Facebook and Twitter if you'd like to use these mediums as well.